Hi guys, this is Dheeraj Kumar and welcome to the project walkthrough of bookmerafilm.com. Mean stack is basically stands for MongoDB, Express, Angular and Node.js. And let me tell you guys that it is damn fast. So without wasting time, let's get started. I'm gonna show you the features of this website. In this website, there are two kind of users we have. One is admin and the another one is customer. First of all, I'm going to show you how customer can use this website for booking the movie tickets. For booking the movie tickets, as you can see on this home page, we have two options here. Either we can click on the book now, or also we can choose the movie from the drop down list. We can also select the movie date, city, cinema, class and time and number of seats. The same kind of a thing we can also do by clicking on this book now button. So for example, I would like to book the tickets for this movie called Sultan. I'm going to click on this button and it will open up this dialog box from where I can select the city, the class and how many tickets I would like to book. Actually, this particular thing I have seen on bookmyshow.com and I thought that let's implement the same kind of thing on my website. So it is really very cool. You can see here that it is also showing some kind of suggestions that how you can reach to that place and how you can travel. So we are going to select the city here. Let's say I'm going to select New Delhi. I would like to select gold class and 2 tickets I want. So I'm selecting 2 from here and now I can simply go to proceed. The moment I click on proceed, it will display the list of all those theaters on which this movie is running. And also it is showing the timing of the movie. As you can see that this particular movie is running on these timings on this theater. So let's select a particular theater and book the tickets. I'm going to book the tickets in PVR Cinema Saket for 6:30 p.m. For this I can simply click on it and then it will display this seat selection page from where I can simply select the seats. If let's say I have changed my mind and I would like to book the tickets for some other date, or I would like to change the number of seats, I can also change the dates and I can also change the number of seats from there. So right now I don't want to change, so let's continue and I'm going to select 2 tickets from here, 2 seats, and I'm selecting these 2. After selecting the seats, you can see that automatically it is showing the amount payable and the seat numbers that I have selected. Since in the beginning I selected the gold class, the silver class is disabled and I will not be able to select the seats from the silver class. So we have selected the seats. Now let's click on proceed to payment. The moment I click on proceed to payment, it will display this page from where we can enter the payment details. In this page, it is also showing the order summary, in which it is showing like the movie name and the theater name, gold class, the number of tickets that you have selected, and a very interesting thing that it is also showing the IP address of the user, and this is really very cool. This for implementing this, I actually added one API in my website, and by using that API I'm fetching the IP address of a user and I'm displaying it on my page. So let's enter some details. For example, I'm going to enter the details like email address and I'm also going to add the phone number. Then I can enter the credit card number here. So I'm just adding it. This is simply a fake page, guys, and I can enter any kind of details as of now. So it doesn't matter whatever details I'm entering over here. So let me enter this. And after entering all the details, the moment I click on make payment, it will book the tickets and then this particular page will appear here. Now you can see that in this page it is showing thank you for your purchase, your tickets are booked. It is also showing the theater name for which you have booked the tickets and the movie, number of tickets, date and time, class and the seat numbers and the amount that you have paid for these tickets. So this is how we can book the tickets on this website. Now let's check whether the tickets which I have booked for a particular theater, whether it is blocking the seats or not. So I'm going to click on this Sultan movie once again, and again I'm going to select from here New Delhi, and then I can say gold, and from here I can select 2 seats I want, and then I can say proceed. Again I'm going to say PVR Cinema Saket and I'm going to 6:30 p.m. and whatever tickets I booked, you can see it is showing the blocked seats. That means once you book the tickets for a particular theater and you select the seats, it will block those seats so that nobody else will be able to select the same seats again. So this was the user part, like how the user can book the movie tickets on this website. Now let's check it out, the admin part. For the admin part, obviously, first of all, we have to log in, and for logging in the website, we can simply go to login. It will ask for the user ID and password, which I already used in this website many times, so that's why it is showing already filled. And now I can say login. The moment I log in, you can see here that it is showing some options on the navigation bar, such as manage theaters and add movies. So for adding a particular movie, we can simply go to the add movies option. When we click on the add movie option, it will display this page where I can enter the name of the movie which I want to add in my list. So let's add one movie, for example, Flying Jut. This is the movie which is just released, and I'm just like to add this movie on my website. So search movie. So whatever movie name you have entered on this website, it is actually searching that movie on the OMDB API, and it is a real-time API which is running on the internet. It is fetching a data from there and showing it on the page, and it is really very cool. So you can see here, whatever movie name we have entered, it is showing the poster, title, year, and so on. Now if you want to add this movie on your page, you can simply click on add movie. And the moment I click on this add movie, this movie is now added on the bottom, as you can see. But if I go to the home page, this particular movie will not be available for booking, because this particular movie I have just added in the list, but it is not yet mapped with any theater, which means that this movie is not running on any theater. So in order to show this movie on my home page, I have to map this movie with a particular theater. So let's see how we can map a movie with a theater. For this, we can go to the manage theater option, and here we have this panel from where we can add the new theaters, we can delete the theaters as well, or we can also map the movies with the theaters. This is the first option which you can see for adding a new theater. We can enter the theater name, location and city, and then we can save it. Also, we can delete the theater details if we want, based upon the city. So whatever cities we have here, it is showing here, and whatever theaters are there under that city, it is showing all those theaters in the list. If I want to delete any theater, I can simply click on this red button, and this particular theater will be deleted. We can also map the movie. So let's say I would like to map the movie which I just added in my list. So I can go to movie name, and I added the movie called Flying Jut, and I want to map it in New Delhi. So actually, whatever movie we are adding, at a time we can map this movie in one particular city, and whatever city we have selected, it is showing all those theaters in that city which we have added in our database. So on which theaters you want to run this movie, you can select those theaters. Now it's totally your choice that whether you want to select a particular theater or multiple theaters at a time. And let me tell you guys that for creating this particular module, I spent a lot of time on that, and I spent a lot of time on the designing and the logic and all those stuff. But after all, I got a final result, and it is in front of you. Let's say I would like to add the theaters over here, and now I would like to add these all theaters. For example, on these 3 theaters I want to run this movie, so it's your choice. And I'm also going to select the dates, on which dates I want to run this movie, and now I'm going to add the show timings. So show timings I can select from here. Let's say I want to add one show timing, so that is 10:30 p.m. And I also want to add some more show timing. For example, if I want to delete this, suppose I have added it accidentally, I was trying to add it 10:30 a.m. I have added 10:30 p.m. So I can remove it also, and I can change it, and then I can add. So let's say I have added 10:30 a.m. Then I also going to add one more timing, let's say 2:40 p.m. and then I can say add new. So how much show timings you would like to add, you can just add it over here. So for example, one more show timing I'm just going to add here, and that is for 7:30 p.m. and let's add. So this is the information which I would like to store it in my database. After adding all this information, let's say save mapping details. The moment I click on save mapping details, it will get saved in the database, and now as you can see, this movie is live. So that means this movie can be booked online. The movie tickets for this movie can be booked online, and it is showing over here, and it is really very cool. So now we can book the movie tickets, and the moment I click on book now, it will display the same kind of features and same kind of screen. So that's how we can add the movie on the home page. So this was the administrative part. In case if I would like to change the show timings of a particular movie, I can go to the modify show date timings, and I can select the city. Also I can select the movie, and also I can select the theater. At a time, I can modify the date and time of the show for a particular theater only. Okay, so let's say I want to change the date and timing of the show for PVR's Plaza, Connaught Place. So the moment I select this, I can just change the dates, whatever I want. I can add the timings, whatever I want, and then I can say save details. So that's how you can do it. You can also remove the movie from the theater. Let's say I want to remove this movie from a theater, New Delhi, and select a movie, let's say Flying Jet. And now this particular movie is actually running on 3 different theaters. One is Fun Cinema Moti Nagar, PVR Cinema, Saket, and PVR Plaza, Connaught Place. The moment I remove this movie from all those theaters, this movie will get removed from the home page as well. So that means if I want to show that movie on my home page, I have to map this movie with at least one theater. So this is how this particular admin panel works, and we can map the movie, we can delete the movie, and we can also manage our theaters. There is one more very interesting thing we have in this website, that is called movie ratings. So for giving a rating for this particular movie, we first of all have to sign in. And we don't have to sign in with admin, we have to sign in with the customer, and definitely it requires you to sign up first of all if you are not an existing user. So for this you can go to the sign up and you can enter your details and you can sign up here. If you already signed in, or maybe you already a registered user, then you can simply go to login, and here you can enter your details. So I'm just going to enter my details over here because I'm already registered on this website, and now I can say login. The moment I log in, you can see here it is showing movie ratings, and it is also showing my name, Hello Dheeraj. So let's click on movie ratings, and here it is showing the movie ratings over there. Right now there is no rating is there for this particular website called Flying Jet because it is just added. If I want to give the rating for this movie, I can simply click on rate movie. Now after clicking on this rate movie button, you can see it is showing this particular dialog box where I can give the rating. So it's a very nice plugin that I've downloaded from a particular website. This is just a jQuery plugin I'm using over here. There are a lot of jQuery plugins are available on different type of websites which you can use in the same way. So I like this, that's why I'm using it in my website. So for example, I would like to give this movie 4 stars. So the moment I click on 4, you can see it is showing your rating is 4 star, and I can simply click on submit rating. The moment I click on submit rating, you can see here that the rating is submitted and it is showing average rating is 4.0. So actually it is showing the overall average rating given by all the customers. In case if I rate this movie once again, it will calculate the average of all the ratings and then it will display here. So that's why in some of the movies you can see it is showing the average rating as 3.7, some kind of like 3.5 or 2.0 and so on. So this is the movie rating page which I have created in this website, and this can be accessed from customers login. And that's it. So this was all about my website. I hope that you have enjoyed and you have liked this website. Please comment, share and like this video, and share your suggestions if you have any. Thank you so much. Goodbye.